Hello students, welcome back to the class. Good morning to all of you, everybody. During the last class we have discussed about the regional political parties like DMK party. So in the last class we have discussed about DMK party. Now in this class we are going to a new lesson, okay, unit 8, and we are discussing a new topic, okay, and we are going to discuss about the topic which is called as coalition politics. We have discussed many times what is coalition, many times we have discussed. Now briefly we will study what is meant by coalition. Our topic is about introduction of coalition politics. Okay, children, if you see that before 1947, so there is only a strong party which is called as Congress party. Congress is the only one strong party, Indian National Congress Party. After Congress party, no strong party. Congress party have dominated for nearly how many years? 30 years they have dominated. Okay, in every Lok Sabha seats, Congress used to get majority of seats. Okay, 364 seats. Okay, during 1960s election, Congress party they secured 361 seats. During 1950s election, Congress party have secured 364 seats. So every time if you see, the Congress party have greatly dominated in the politics. But slowly 1967 onwards, the coalition party came into trends in the politics. Now coalition party means whenever the two parties they combine and they form one party, that is coalition party. Now what is the reasons for the formation of coalition party? For example, this is A party, imagine this is a B party. Okay. Now imagine this is A and this is B party. To form a government, at least 150 seats are needed. Okay, these are the two major party, imagine that. This is one party and this is one party. This party secured only 100 seats. A party have secured only 100 seats, B party have secured 50 seats. But to form the government, one party should secure at least 150 seats. Then what will happen? Both the parties will combine and they will form coalition parties. Okay, coalition parties are possible. Coalition party, why it started? Because 1967 onwards there are many parties, regional parties sprangs. Okay, due to the formation of states according to the languages, according to the linguistic basis, many states were formed. As soon as when many states were formed, after the formation of the states, okay, what happened? That different type of regional parties were formed, and that is why the votes were completely distributed into many parties. Whenever elections will conduct, votes were distributed among all the parties. So no party can able to form the government, and that is why the coalition party become important trends in Indian politics. Before, if you see, there were only few parties, they used to get more votes, but after 70s elections, 1967 to 70 elections, if you see general election, what happened that due to the regional sentiment, okay, due to the regional parties, what happened? The voting banks were completely distributed, and due to which no party can able to form the government. Now it has become very important for both the parties. If they wanted to form the government, coalition has become the modern trends in democracy. Now every government is formed based upon coalitions only. From 1990 onwards, whatever the government was formed, that was mainly formed by coalition. In 1977 also, if you see that Janata Party, when they came to power, they also formed by using the coalition party politics only. So when to form the government, they need 150 seats. If A secure 100 seats and B secure 50 seats, so what both the parties will do? They will collide it, they will combine, okay, and this party will become AB party, and overall seats, how much it will be? 150 seats. Okay, so they can able to form the government based upon consultation, negotiations. They will decide who will be the chief minister or who will be the deputy chief minister based upon that consultations and negotiations between both the parties. Now coalition politics systems were mainly started by the political parties. One political parties are joining hands with other political parties to come to power. Similarly, if you see, these are both the parties. To come to power, they need 150 seats, and that is why one political parties are joining with other parties, so that these parties will come to power. Both the parties will combine and they will come to power. This is one point. When we are talking about this point, coalition party is not a new trends. the coalition parties were mainly started from the 4th general elections. 4th general elections means that falls in the category of 1960s. During this period only coalition party has emerged strong. In the strong position they have emerged during this 4th general election. Elections, first general elections were conducted from 1952. After 5 years, second general election, third general election, fourth general elections. Okay, that was during the period of 1967 to 70s. During this period, the coalition party was very strong. Okay, and some coalition party, like we have seen DMK party. This is the coalition party which have able to defeat the national parties also, and they can able to form. They have formed the government in Tamil Nadu. So, coalition politics are not new. It was started from the 4th general elections. Almost all the parties and the candidates are combined in the state legislative assembly. Okay, even the independent candidates will also means in the coalition party small parties will combine together, and in the state legislative assembly already it was started. Now come to the point here. If you see that already we have seen when these one parties are joining hands with other parties to come to power, that parties are called as coalition party. In coalition party both the parties will combine together. So political parties are making some arrangements. Okay, political parties are making different. What is the different arrangement is, by making an arrangement they are starting common minimum program. Every political parties have certain goal, agenda. Okay, common minimum program. Every political parties have their common minimum program. Some political parties will what is a common minimum program means? It is a document which contains the objective of coalition governments in India. So this is actually the objective of the coalition government in India. This is one point. So this is a document which contains the objective of what is the main objective of coalition government. That is a common minimum program. For example, providing employment opportunity to 1 lakh people. So some political parties will have common minimum program to provide housing facilities. Some political parties will come with a common minimum program to provide secured life, dignified life by providing jobs. So there are many political parties, every political parties are making some arrangements which is common minimum program. It is nothing but an agenda of the coalition politics. So every political parties are coming with a common minimum program. It is nothing but a document which contains the minimum objective of coalition government in India. So this is nothing but a document which contains the minimum objective. What is the minimum objective for the coalition government in India? So these coalition politics are put up, they combine all the opposition parties. Okay, all this even the coalition government is combining all the opposition parties in a democratized manner in the political process. Okay, suppose if there is any strong party, so to defeat the strong parties, what the opposition parties will do? All the opposition parties will combine together, but that everything will be according to the democratic manner in the political process. Democratize is nothing but including the substantive political changes moving in a democratic process. When you are making any political changes democratically, that is called as democratize. Okay, this is the point. Next, on the other hand, if you come together here, at present if you see that there are no two political coalition parties we can find, two mainly coalition politics we can find. One is called National Democratic Alliance, which is called as NDA, and one is called as United Progressive Alliance, which is called as UPA. So when you are talking about NDA, basically that is a coalition party of BJP. Okay, this NDA consists of different type of regional parties like Akali Dal of Punjab, okay, Shiromani Akali Dal already we have discussed before, and then Jana Lok Shakti, Lok Jana Shakti, okay, the chairperson of Lok Jana Shakti, Ram Vilas Paswan, okay, from Bihar. So there are many regional parties combining together, they comes under the NDA, National Democratic Alliance. This is the main opposition party for BJP party. On the other hand, when you are talking about one more opposition party, strong opposition party, this is called United Progressive Alliance. This is a opposition party for Congress. Okay, Congress has made an opposition with UPA and BJP has made an opposition with NDA. So this is a BJP party and that is a Congress opposition party, Congress coalition party. So that is called as United Progressive Alliance. The important members of UPA is INC, Indian National Congress itself, National Congress Party, DMK Party, Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, that is also one party. So, these are some of the example for United Progressive Alliance, and these are the example of NDA, which is called as National Democratic Alliance, which is called as Akali Dal, Jana Lok Shakti, etc. So, children, we have discussed about coalition. Once again we will go forward. What we have discussed in the last class, we have discussed about DMK party. In this class we are discussing about coalition party, introduction of coalition. Coalition is nothing but one party joins with other political parties to come to power. So, in coalition party, coalition politics is nothing but a systems where one political parties are joins hands with other parties to come to power. For example, this is an example. If A is one party, B is one party. A got in election, general election, imagine A got 100 seats, B have secured 50 seats. Okay, then to form the government at least they need 150 seats. So, what the A and B will do? The A and B will combine together, that is called as coalition. When two parties will combine to come to power, that is coalition party. So, A and B combine and they become AB party, and the total number of seats have 150 seats. So, if you see that coalition parties are joining with other parties to come to power, and every coalition party have carried out with common minimum program. Common minimum program is nothing but this is a document which contain what is the minimum objective of coalition party. So, a document which contain the minimum objective, for example, clean and green, okay, ground water supply to all the people, employment opportunities, housing facilities, medical facilities, health card, Kisan card, like that many common minimum objectives will be there for coalition party. So, every political parties will make different arrangement for common minimum program, and this is nothing but that is an agenda for every political party. Okay, this is one point. Next, when we are talking about coalition politics are put up, okay, and they combined with opposition party. Okay, whenever the ruling parties are very strong, to defeat the ruling parties, all the opposition parties will combine. For example, in lower classes we have 1977 elections. In this 1977 elections, all the opposition parties they combined and they had defeated the ruling party. Okay. So, similarly here also in coalition politics what happened, many parties will combine with opposition parties, and in a they will democratize in the political process. Democratize means after including some substantial changes in the political system through democratic manner. Whenever any political systems was changed by democratic manner, that is called democratize. So, coalition governments are mainly formed in a democratic way. Okay, different coalition government will be formed by opposition parties only. Opposition parties to defeat ruling parties, they will combine together and they will form the coalition party. Most of the time it will happen this only. For example, if the ruling parties are very strong, to defeat the ruling party, all the opposition parties will combine together. And this was happened in the election 1977 general election. During that time Congress party was very strong. To defeat Congress party, Janata party have formed all the coalitions with different opposition party and they defeated Congress in the national level. First time Janata party have defeated Congress in the national level. So, similarly here also opposition parties what they will do, they will combine and they will form the coalition government. Okay, they will make some political changes in a democratic manner. Okay, in a democratic wise they will make some political changes. This is one point. At present when you are talking about the coalition parties, so overall we have two major political parties. Coalition parties are mainly classified into two types. One we are saying the National Democratic Alliance and one is called as United Progressive Alliance. When you are talking about NDA, okay, BJP is the main party, okay, NDA is the main party of BJP party like Akali Dal, Lok Jana Shakti, etc. So, that is one. And when you are talking about UPA, United Progressive Alliance, these are some of the important parties like Indian National Congress Party, NCP party and DMK party. These are the important parties. So, children, we have discussed about the introduction of coalition parties, in which we have discussed that at present in our country we have two important coalition parties. So, one is a coalition party which are mainly belongs to BJP, which supports BJP. One is that is called as National Democratic Alliance. Some important political parties which are under the National Democratic Alliance is Shiromani Akali Dal. Okay, at present when you are talking Shiromani Akali Dal, now it is not a member of coalition party of BJP. Okay, Shiromani Akali Dal. But once upon a time, that is one of the National Democratic Alliance coalition members. One is Shiromani Akali Dal, Lok Jana Shakti, etc. On the other hand, there is one more coalition government which was formed by Congress party, which will support the Congress, that is called United Progressive Alliance. Okay, now up to first general election, every time the Congress party have defeated, but later onwards after fourth general election, there is need for the coalition party, because no single party can able to get majority seats. Whenever the no single party can able to get majority seats, then they have to compromise with the other party, they have to join with the other party, they have to hand with the other party to form the coalition government. Okay, that is one part. So children, in the next class we will continue this next topic of the same topic. We will same topic we will continue in the next class. Thank you very much everybody.